Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. You prayed for clarity and this is Universe's answer. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with the butterfly. We have pile number 2 with the deer. And we have pile 3 with the heron. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1 and welcome to your reading. So you prayed for clarity and this is Universe's answer. You felt drawn to the butterfly or the eastern tiger swallowtail. So let's just start with revealing what it says behind the tape here. And we have emerge. Let's see. We have emerge and let me just fix the autofocus. Oh yeah, I fixed it. What am I opening into? We have air element here. What am I opening into? Okay, let's put it here in the corner and let's just dive into your reading. We are going to start with taking one of these cards, a couple of tarot cards, 1 card each from my own oracle decks, which like always you can get with free worldwide shipping on my website nordical.com. And we're going to start reading those messages and then we're going to continue with some oracle cards that I have prepared. So let's start with one of these. So what is Universe's answer for pile number 1? Who has prayed for some clarity in their situation? What is Universe's answer? Yeah, that's the one. For pile number, did I say 2? I don't know. I think I said, I hope I said 1. Pile number 1. Okay, we got 5 cards. If I said 2, I will see when I edit, but then you should probably check out pile number 2. Otherwise, forget about it. So, 5 tarot cards. Let's just prepare these as well. We're going to take 2 cards each from my own decks. Yeah, 1, 2. I want this one, then that one, and that one. Okay, you got 3 cards. That is fine. Let me just put the cards to the side or the decks. Okay, pile number 1. We are ready. Let's see what we got here for you. We have Jade with wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Emerge and wellness. We have death and rebirth. Wow, interesting. Metamorphosis. Your butterfly goes through a metamorphosis or the caterpillar goes through a metamorphosis. So you're going through a death and a rebirth, an uncomfortable process to bring you more health and wellness in your life. Something with the heart chakra comes out here as well because we have the jade here. So maybe you're really going through some pain. I feel like my heart chakra is almost closed here. I feel like I'm a little bit like not awake. I don't know how to explain this. Let's do more cards. 7 of swords. Something is like almost like there's something is keeping you below the surface. Because I feel like I can't come up in this. Immediately when I started this reading, it's like I'm not awake. Like I'm not awake. And something is keeping you beneath the surface and keeping your heart closed. And this could be that you are processing certain type of emotions. When we processing certain type of emotions, sadness, grief, worry, stress, even, it closes our chakras off, or they kind of start to spin slower. So it feels like you are emerging. It feels like you're going through a death and rebirth, but it feels like it's difficult. Yeah, it feels like it's very difficult, and it feels like you keep feeling like below the surface, can't see the light. Look at this beautiful light here. You can't see the light, even if the light is there. And the reason why is because it's very emotional for you maybe right now. We have Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it seems to be very emotional, maybe even very difficult. What you are dealing with is causing you emotional stress, mental stress, maybe even affecting your physical body. We have the moon. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. She's beneath the surface. Yeah, wow. That's funny. Yeah, just like I felt. And we have the moon here. The moon, there's like, it's not clear now. You are praying for clarity because it's not clear. And it shows in your reading that it's not clear. There's a lot of things happening above the surface. There's a lot of things happening with you and in your life and around you, but it's not clear for you. Maybe you feel like you're drowning. Maybe you feel like you're not in control of the situation. The High Priestess. And the High Priestess brings us clarity, because the High Priestess is connected to higher knowledge, intuition, her sacred self. Even her eyes are closed here. You see her eyes are closed, but her eyes are open. You see it's kind of like painted on her eyelids. So this is not going to be easy for you, I think, pile number 1, but you need to see through the darkness. You need somehow to find you need somehow to find the High Priestess energy within you, and don't look for answers around you. Don't look for answers in what's going on in your life. So say like something is really stressful in your life. A person is bringing you stress. We have the 7 of Swords here. Maybe a person is bringing you a lot of stress. Or 5 of Pentacles. Maybe, there's really something going on in a relationship, in your career, in your home. And it's just like, it's very overwhelming here almost. It feels actually with the 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the moon, you're drowning here. But with the death and rebirth showing here, what is going on? You are emerging from this. There is a transformation going on here. It's not an easy transformation, but it is a transformation going on. Don't seek answers in what's going on the external. Don't seek answers in your own troubled mind or your own triggered emotions, because you're not going to find any answers there. The High Priestess here, in the end of all this, is showing the only way that you will find clarity and answers is through connecting with something higher, to see the bigger picture. Why is this happening? What is the lesson here? That is why it's happening, because there is a lesson here, because there is something that needs to be released for you to bring wellness and health into your life. Peace. Yeah. There's something that needs to come to peace. Peace and self-expression. Let's do these as well. I think let's just put them next to it. We have Arcturus, a higher timeline. The Master Manifester. We have healthy roots with the 4th house. And the 4th house is connected to the Chariot and the High Priestess. Yeah, look at this. We have the moon. The moon is the ruler of the 4th house. And we have Cancer, which is the zodiac sign of the 4th house. So we got the moon. You have the moon there. So it's a very emotional time for you, where you are forced almost to heal the roots. Like, what is making you feel, what is causing all this stress? What is causing all this thoughts and emotions, and what in the external is causing you to feel all this, and why is it like this? It's really there's a lot of things that are hidden here with the Seven of Swords and the Moon. Even the High Priestess, a lot of things hidden here. But the Seven of Swords can feel like life is working against you. It can feel like people are working against you. And maybe, I wouldn't say life is working against you, but maybe people are working against you. But there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. There is something that you need to learn here. You need to maybe self-soothe here with peace. Maybe you need to learn how to take care of yourself, soothe your emotions of stress, and guide yourself through this. Maybe that's the lesson, to learn how to guide yourself through this, to rely on yourself, on your own ability to pull through, because this will make you stronger. This will make you stronger, and I would say more than making you stronger, because I think you're already strong, because it feels like you went through some things in your life. I think, the biggest lesson here is like to teach you how to rely on your own connection with your higher self, and to see the higher purpose of things going wrong in your life. Because let's face it, many times things goes wrong. There's minor things and there are bigger things. And we need to learn how to deal with both the good and the bad, in our life. But this is not a bad thing. Yes, maybe on the surface it looks very stressful, it looks very bad. But with the death and the rebirth here, this is something that will free you and to help you emerge into this higher timeline where you are the master manifester, where you will be evolving into a higher reality where you can manifest bigger things for yourself. We have the fourth house here. Yeah, maybe a place to live, maybe peace and love in your home environment. But fourth house is a lot about processing. It is a lot about the past and processing past things. It's a lot about the parents as well. So there's something like really something with the roots coming up here. Something has shaken you to the roots, and it's not bad. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a part of your healing. It's a part of your soul's evolution. We have Libra, be kind, but don't people please. And Libra is connected to the major arcana justice. Be kind, but don't people please. I think you're learning, really, once again, I think you're learning how to take care of yourself and to self-soothe and to connect. Yeah, like universe wants you to connect. Your guide wants you to connect with yourself, because you have the answers within you. You have the answers within you. They're just there. They are just there. You just need to take a step back from your troubled mind, from your agitated emotions, from people. Stay away from people that just makes it worse. Even if it's people that you love, if somebody's really triggering you for the moment, maybe you need to take a step back until you're kind of grounded and calm again, so that you can deal with your life and whatever is going on with integrity, stability, centeredness. Because I feel like the heart is closed here. And I feel like I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. So I don't know if you're tired. We have health here. It feels like your health. You need to take care of yourself health-wise. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself health-wise. Divine intervention. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention. Wow. If you have prayed, I heard your prayer was heard. So if you have prayed for help with a certain situation, I feel like they heard your call. If you haven't prayed, I would say do so. Ask your guides for help. Guides and angels, the most benevolent beings in the universe that are there to help me. Please help me now. I allow you to divinely intervene in my life to make the best out of this situation. Ask them. Some of you, I feel like many of you have already asked, and they're like, there's something happening here with divine intervention. Get ready for a miracle. So there could be a turning point here where you will emerge. What am I opening into? What are you're being prepared for something, you know. So, you know, we're not just going through all these things just because. So you're being prepared for something by clearing out these heavy things, by clearing out past life karma, by dealing with karmic connections and karmic situations, by healing the roots here, by finding emotional safety, by finding happiness, by learning how not to people please, by having strong boundaries, by learning how to take care of yourself. You're all of this is a part of preparing you for something bigger, a higher timeline, something new, something that is meant for you. We have delightful intimacy. Tend the flowering of a relationship. Interesting. So we have divine intimacy. Everything's going good. So there's a turning point. Pile number 1. So nice how this reading turned, because there is a turning point. Something is going to happen here. I don't know when, but it seems like there's going to be like a big turning point here. It is a divine intervention. Could have to do with some astrological event, could have to do with the Lion Gate coming up. This is a timeless reading, so maybe you know intuitively like kind of what's coming up. If not, there's gonna be like a element of surprise here, but there's gonna be a turning point. And then comes the delightful intimacy. Tend the flowering of a friendship. Just makes me feel like something is really going to solve something that has been bothering you. Could be a relationship, but it could also be another situation in your life where I just see the two people. Makes me think of Two of Cups, and Two of Cups is very connected to two energies blending together, harmonizing, and peace, you know. So it could be something else working out for you. We have Five of Pentacles here. Maybe you really needed a new job. Maybe you really needed a change in your financial situation. And that is really going to solve for you. So you're going to come up from the surface here, and you're going to be able to breathe. And it's so much easier to be in touch with our higher self when things are going good. But the lesson here is also to have faith and trust and devotion when things are going bad. Because we can't expect life to always turn out good, you know. Sometimes life is a little bit more difficult. But it's the something with like to be able to maintain the faith even when it doesn't look so good. Because, and the thing is here, like, it's going to turn out good here. You know, with the divine intervention here, really guides are coming through and saying it's really going to turn out good. So this, whatever this suffering is that you're going through now, whatever the situation is that you're going through now, whoever here is making your life difficult with the Seven of Swords, or if this is just like thought patterns coming up or whatever this is, it's going to turn out very good. And I do think you're going to release a chunk of something with the death and rebirth here. And I think you're going to experience a new freedom in your life and a new start in a relationship, in your career, in your financial situation, in your home, in your health, maybe several of these areas or a certain area here. Libra is connected to the 7th house, actually. 7th house is the house of relationships and marriage and close, intimacy. We have intimacy here. People that we are close to, could even be business partners. And 4th house, yeah. So good things are coming to you. Hang in there and hold on to faith. Don't lose faith now. Safe travel. Yeah, you're going to be able to cross the shore. So you're crossing something here. There's a hurdle here that needs to be overcome. You know, we have 22 here. There will be peace again. Peace will come again. Not only that, with self-expression here, it feels like you're getting stronger because of this. You're getting more healed. You're getting stronger. And this is good. This was good, yeah. Safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam. Far away, but bring me home. You're coming closer to home. Your true home. Your safe home. Your healthy roots. I think I need to sneeze. Yeah, release. Yeah, sneeze, you know. Many times when we sneeze, we should never hold in a sneeze, because always sneeze it out. Because that is a release of energies. There's a lot of energies like trying to get into the nose. I don't know if you ever experienced that, but if you have like a stuffy nose, energies tend to come in through the nose. Yeah, that was a side message. We have keeping it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Yeah, I think this is a very good time because there's so much things that are hidden from you, and there are even energies working behind your back with the Seven of Swords. I think this is not a time for you to make big decisions. This is a time to sit safe in the boat and keep yourself cool and keep yourself calm. And the only thing that you need to worry about right now is to not get lost in your storm, in the inner storm or in the external storm of your life. And just try to self-soothe and try to take care of sleep. You need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to like do these things. And just like kind of wait it out. This is actually also helping you heal. When you do this, when you take a step back from drama, when you take a step back from reaction, when you take a step back from whatever is going on, and you allow yourself to process your emotions, your thoughts with distance, and you turn to faith, you turn to prayer even, if that's helpful for you. I like prayer. I always talk with my guides. Yeah, can't talk with your guides too little. You turn to meditation, you turn to peace, and you don't forget to take care of yourself, your health, your well-being. Keep yourself safe on the boat. There's going to be a turning point and things are going to turn out good for you. You could even be getting a miracle. And this is pretty funny because I have a reading coming up, your next breakthrough or miracle. And I think it's going to be the next reading. Yeah, so maybe that is a reading that is specifically for you. So I want to do 3 last tarot cards. So let's do that. Do we have some more messages? Any more messages or clarity for pile number 1? My nose is, yeah, releasing energy. So we have King of Pentacles. Wow. So you're you know, there's going to be a lot of stability here. So you're going through this storm almost. It feels like you're going through this change, this painful rebirth. And maybe it doesn't feel safe, but you're going to find your safety again. King of Pentacles, you know, you're going to prosper again. And you're going to feel safe. Yeah, this is going to be it's going to turn out very good. 8 of Wands, look at this. It's going to turn out very good for you with 8 of Wands. Right now, things are stormy, it's slow, and it's like painful. And you just want it to end maybe, but it's not ending. You want it to solve. It's not solving. Somebody is maybe even difficult. Maybe communication is difficult for the moment. Everything seems like a little bit like just like too much. And it almost feels like you're going backwards, but you're not. That is just an illusion. So with the 8 of Wands here, King of Pentacles, there's going to be a point where this like just everything is just going to pick up speed in the positive way again. And you're going to feel good again. Look at this, Queen of Wands. Yes, you're going to feel good again. Look at that. Look what I have manifested. Look what I have created. You're going to feel successful again because you did this. Because you went through this and you came out on the other side more healed, more strong, more connected, and more aligned. And so it is, pile number 1. And so it is. Okay, pile 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you prayed for clarity, and this is universe's answer. You felt drawn to the white-tailed deer. Let's start with peeling off the tape here. And we have trust. And I am honoring my knowing. I am honoring my knowing. Okay, so let's put it here in the corner and let's just dive into your reading. We are going to take one of these cards, a couple of tarot cards, and also 2 cards from my own oracle decks, which, like always, you can get with free worldwide shipping on my website, nordicl.com. And we're going to start reading those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared. So, pile number 1. What is the clarity to your prayers from the universe? Let's see here. Let's start with preparing. Oops. Your cards. So you prayed for clarity. What is universe's answer for pile number 2? Yeah, let's do 5 cards. And let's also prepare these cards. 3. No. Yeah, let's stay with those 2. Okay. Okay, we are ready. Let's see what we got. We have Azurite with deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from the past, from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Deep emotional healing with Azurite, this beautiful blue here. Okay. Trust. Are you trusting the process? You need to trust the process. Yeah, that's the first message. Trust the process. Because you are going through some deep emotional healing. We have the Emperor here. You know what? With the Emperor, Emperor is connected to Aries. And we just had Saturn and Neptune moving into Aries. So it could be, if you know astrology, if you know your transits and your natal chart, it could be that area of your life is really getting activated now by this Saturnian energy, by this Neptunian energy. But there's deep emotional healing going on here. There's something very magical going on with, see this blue here, something, this is very, you're in the beginning stages of healing, even if it doesn't feel like the beginning stages. Like there's like a new type of healing that is taking place now. Like it's going, something with like healing is going deeper, and because it's going deeper, it's also bringing out deeper things. We have the World. Wow, the World is the card of enlightenment. The World is the card of completion of the journey. Now it's time for you to complete the journey. Now it's time for you to complete your healing. So this is why things could be like a little bit more intense now. Because something is like, oh, there's with the Emperor and the World, there's powerful things going on with you. Very powerful things going on. Even the deer here, white-tailed deer. So beautiful. You're so pure here. You're purifying whatever is not pure within you, whatever is painful within you, whatever is hurt within you, whatever is stressed within you. You're purifying all these things. Knight of Cups. I feel like Knight of Cups is you know? This is your journey. Knight of Cups is very intuitive, very in touch with their emotions, and they seek emotional fulfillment. And Knight of Cups, you know, knights are a young energy, and they are full with passion and devotion. Devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Devotion. Stay devoted. Be trusting of the process. There is deep emotional healing going on here. You're going deeper now because you are ready to finish your healing. You're ready to come to the end of this. You're ready to reach your enlightenment. To enter the stage, I heard. Maybe you're being prepared to enter the stage in some way. To be in control, to be in charge of your life, or to be, I don't know, like something with on stage, Queen of Swords. You have what it takes within you. Pile number 2. You have what it takes within you. Never doubt yourself. Always trust yourself, your ability to pull through. You have a strong devotion. Trust that devotion. Don't go astray from what you already know. Don't go looking for answers when somehow it feels like you already have the answers within you. 9 of Swords. Something with not, don't get lost in And it could be easy to get lost because, you know, with all these planetary shifts happening this year and next year, you know, all these planets are going into new signs. Some of them, Neptune, you know, was in Pisces for 14 years. Uranus, you know, was in Taurus for 7 years. Saturn was in Pisces as well, only 2.5 years. But there's big shifts right now. There's an Aries, you know, Emperor Aries is a new beginning. Aries is the pioneer. There's something new happening here. And it could be very painful in the beginning because these big shifts, you know, causes a lot of changes. And changes is not always comfortable, many times very uncomfortable. Because we have to go out of our comfort zone. There are things that have stayed the same for this many years or that many years. And now it's like, now the energies are really starting to move in areas of your life where it has been stagnated. So everything is actually good, but it could be a little bit confusing for the moment. Because everything is so new. But look at this. I mean, where do I feel like I want to cry? Yeah, I felt like I wanted to cry because I felt this enormous release of energy. This enormous freedom that will come here from all of these. Let's put the word a little bit like that because I feel like that is the center card here. Yeah. Saturn, yeah, talking about Saturn, light of the teacher. Saturn is connected to the world, the major arcana of the world, the right action. Yeah, it's about taking the right action. Don't get lost. Saturn comes with difficult lessons, you know. Yeah, comes with difficult lessons. And it's a very strict teacher here. Saturn says you have to learn this and you have to learn it the hard way, maybe. Actually, with Saturn, yeah, many times it is the hard way. But it brings us very big results. Saturn brings us, you are recreating the foundation that you're standing on. And recreating the foundation that you're standing on means that the old foundation has to crumble down. You know, and it feels like you have no ground to stand on. It's like, where did it go? You know, so it's like something very known to you is leaving you. And it could even be something negative, but it was known to you, even if it was negative. So it's like almost like it's like hard to find your ground maybe, or there's just so many changes. So it's like hard at times maybe to stay in touch with what you know, but somehow it feels like you already know your path in some sense. Don't you, pile number 2? It feels like you know your path, and like something with not straying away from the truth that you already know with the Queen of Swords, and continue to guide yourself, because this is good. These deep emotional your heart is ready to heal. You're ready now to let go of something here. Capricorn, wow. So, you know, Capricorn, Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn. So they belong together here. So Capricorn is connected to the major arcana, the devil. So stay the course. Yeah, stay the course. It will become easier. But right now, you know, it seems like it's like, even maybe a little bit boring, because you need to stay grounded, you need to be committed, maybe you need to work harder than you did before, you need to take the right action. And Capricorn Saturn energy, there's not so much time to play. Yeah, not so much time to play right now, and you need to trust this. You need to trust what's going on here, that it's for your own good that this is going on, and you will regain ground. You will regain ground. You will be freed. You will be freed, pile number 2. You will be freed. And that's amazing. That is amazing. Sensitivity goes so good together with the deer here, because the deer is so sensitive. And success. Yeah, look at this. Wow, there's a very spiritual time for you now and ahead. Going through a very spiritual time right now, where you're redefining your life. By changing the structure of your life, by changing the structure of yourself. Everything is changing. Aries is connected to the first house, the self. You are changing. You're changing so much. You are changing so much, and you're bound to be successful. Even with the air balloons going up here, this is enlightenment together with the world here. This is high achievement. You will reach high achievement here. financial freedom. You may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. You will free yourself and you will find financial freedom, even success, financial freedom. This will spin things around and change things for you. Maybe you had stagnations in your finances, in your career. It seems to be a change coming there as well. I mean, Saturn in Capricorn is connected to the 10th house. The 10th house is the house of career and fame, but also status. Together with the Aries energy here, you know, the first house, it feels like you're really stepping up to a higher place in your life, financially, career-wise, but also who you are. Something, did I say like up on stage? Like something with like you being on stage in some way, being seen in some way, being successful in some way, in a way that you haven't been before. That is coming here. It's a whole, I see it spinning, like it's a whole, like a, what is it called? Like a vortex? Like, I don't know, like it's all moving, you know? In the beginning it's like, you know, because structures are falling down. Ego is like dissolving and there's chunks of past pain coming up. There's a heart, it's like things are being released that it's not working. It's so at the beginning it's like a volcano, and then I see like almost like spiraling upwards, and I feel like the vibration is becoming finer and finer, and it's like more like angels singing at the top. So you start with this, and then you go, and it's like wee, I hear om, like something like that. So you go up, you go upwards now. Now you raise your vibration. Now you change your life. Go with this. Trust the process. Look at this. You're ascending. Wow, I got goosebumps. This almost looks like pink angelic wings. You are ascending now. Sacrament of the present. Experience every moment as it is. Yeah, we can't just go from... We want to go immediately to the part where the angels are singing. Yeah, that sounds so nice. Nobody wants to go through the, you know, that is not nice. Or everything is shaking. Yeah, not nice. We want to go, but we can't. We have to honor every moment and experience every moment as it is. Even the confusion is a part of it. Even the pain is a part of it. Everything has a lesson. Everything has its place. So surrender to the process, trust the process, and rely on your own, you know, Queen of Swords. You're like, you have this power within you to rely on yourself. So do that, rely on yourself. Keep relying on yourself. Keep being devoted to your own ability to pull through. Keep turning to your own wisdom. I feel like don't... there feels like there could be like some false information, like something with false information is really coming up. I don't know why. 9 of Swords made me think of, like, together with the Queen of Swords here, it's almost like be aware of don't believe in false assumptions that your mind is telling you or that somebody else is telling you. Or maybe, you know, in a time of stress, you go to a psychic, you tarot reader, and they tell you something awful, and you're like, oh no, you know, and this is normally not something that we would believe, but just now, because you are like unstable, because so many things are changing, that you believe it. Like you already, like something with, like, you already know the truth of the situation, you already know the truth of your path, maybe of a connection, maybe of something with your future. So keep your integrity. Yeah, keep your spiritual integrity intact. that seems to be very important. Clearing the excess. You're entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or in your physical space. Yeah, this is not a time to get cluttered. This might not be a new time for you to... because there's so much like healing going on here. So be like a bit calm with your decisions. Like you need to be aware of the decisions that you make as well. Yeah, make decisions with wisdom. Don't throw yourself into something new if you are not feeling, yeah, I would say like just if you need to make big decisions that's really life altering, make them after a sufficient amount of reflection. Yeah, so that you feel like this is really the right decision to make, because somehow it feels Neptunian energy, like there's a lot of illusions right now, or there's a lot of confusions. So don't believe everything you hear, don't believe what people are saying, you know. And then the only thing that you can trust is like at times when you are in touch with the truth, and the clarity comes with the feeling of love. This is like kind of when you can trust it. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. And don't take on too much work. Don't take on too much of other people's energies. Something with excess. Don't it's good to keep yourself like balanced and avoid stressful situations. And avoid adding to your stress by bringing something into your life that you know is going to stress you, like maybe changing jobs right now, or maybe doing... And if it's in your plan to change jobs, if that is a part of you, like crumbling down the unknown, like try to like take it day by day. Yeah, we have experienced every moment as this. It's like this is like day by day. Take things day by day and see how it like kind of evolves. Yeah, okay. So let's leave that. Let's do 3 last cards for you. Knight of Swords. Look at this. Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. Yeah, you need to let your heart guide you. You need to let your heart guide you. But at times it's hard because there's things coming up, you know, that's unhealed, that you're processing. And then your heart is not so there to guide you. But the heart and the clear mind needs to guide you. Knight of Swords, don't make any rash decisions. Once again, don't make any rash decisions. Don't believe everything you hear. This seems to be very important because it keeps on coming up here. King of Cups and Page of Cups. Wow, things, you know, at a certain time here, things are going to clear out. So we said this is a process. Right now, it seems like you're in the crumbling down of the foundation, and there's going to be something new and fresh being built. And it's going to be the King of Cups and Page of Cups. This is going to be very nice. This is going to be a whole new foundation where you're going to feel emotionally fulfilled. I think your life is really, really, really changing at a higher level, and I think you're ready for it. You're ready for it. Hang in there. Have trust. Trust the process. Have faith in yourself. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't believe everything that you hear. And avoid stress. Yeah, I kind of try to avoid stress. Stay grounded. Saturn, Capricorn energy. Awards is not coming now. They're coming a little bit later. But it is coming. Big awards is coming here. Very big awards and life change. Big life change here. Massive life change, I would say. Yeah, you're going to come out of this with a healed heart with the King of Cups and Page of Cups. And then the heart is going to... Your heart is going to be healed in a whole new way. And that is going to manifest a new reality for you. A whole new reality. There are going to be relationships mending. There are going to be things that you couldn't even imagine before that you would be ready for, or that could be happening to you, will be happening to you. I feel so much love here with the King of Cups and Page of Cups, this new beginning. You're going to be more wise than ever and more heart-led than ever, more connected than you've ever been. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you prayed for clarity, and this is universe's answer. You felt drawn to the great blue heron. And let's just reveal what we have here behind the tape. And we have reflect. And what does standing still reveal? What does standing still reveal? Okay, let's put it here in the corner and let's just dive into your reading. We're going to take one card from this deck. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to take 2 cards each from my own oracle decks, which, like always, you can get with free worldwide shipping on my website. We're going to start with reading those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards and maybe even some more tarot cards. So, pile number 3. You have prayed for clarity. This is universe's answer. What does the universe want to tell you right now in this situation? Whoop. Yeah. Let's do those 5 cards and then 2 cards from my own decks. Oh, got 3. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We are ready. We have Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Nice with the colors here. Look at this, how everything is matching. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. We have 10 of Pentacles. Something is going very good here. 10 of Pentacles. Something with having a higher mission. You have a higher mission. Ace of Swords. It's about to take off. Could be that you're coming from pile number 1 or 2, because somehow this feels like a continuation of either pile 1 or 2. So if you felt drawn to one of those piles, you can check it out. It's not a necessity. If it's only if you want a deeper message. It feels here like you are standing. I don't know why the blue heron is standing here and reflecting. He's standing still here and reflecting over something. God working through you. Something with having a higher mission. It's going to take off here with the Ace of Swords. So it feels like you had done some preparation here. We have Page of Pentacles. I mean, this is good. There's like things are changing in your life now, and it is for the better. It is for bringing you where you're supposed to be, or to manifest what you're supposed to have, to be able to fulfill this higher mission. You can stay confident with what you're trying to create, because once again, it has a higher purpose. The Emperor, yeah, look at you. You can be, you can sit powerfully in your throne, something like that. And the last card here is Page of Swords. Wow, okay, this is a completely different reading from pile number 1 and pile number 2. Let's see here. Let me just fix the cards a little bit so everything fits, or kind of fits. Yeah, I mean, the message was very clear here. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. This is something life-changing is happening here, and you are manifesting. I wouldn't even say manifesting. You're fulfilling a higher purpose. You're fulfilling your higher soul purpose, where God is working through you, or universe, or the creator, or whatever you want to call it, like higher forces working through you, your soul embodied now. There's something with your soul and your soul's gift and your soul's ability to do certain things, and now you're ready to step into that role to do what you are meant to do here. Yeah, what you're meant to do here. Ace of Swords, there's a really new door opening for you here. There is a breakthrough, there is insights, there is clarity. And strange that you prayed for clarity and this is universe's answer, because I can't see confusion here. Maybe it could be, like I said, that you come from pile 1 or 2 and you're being prepared right now. And being prepared for this could be that you're going through purges, could be that you're going through healing and things like that. Let's see, we're not done with all the cards here. We have Capricorn, stay the course. I achieve. The devil is connected. The major arcana connected to Capricorn is the devil. So with you, interesting that we have God working through you, and then we have the devil. something like with overcoming your demons, the inner demons, the outer demons. You have overcome things, and your hard work and your serious devotion to your path, because Capricorn is a hard worker and very serious, is now going to pay off. It's going to pay off big time. Wow, this is perfect. North Node, your destiny. Destiny is calling. Dharma and destiny is the North Node. Soul's mission, your purpose, where you are going, your fate, your highest potential, your future spiritual growth. Yeah, this is perfect. This is what's happening now. Something is unlocking within your North Node, your destiny. You are ready. It could be that you're being called here to stand still. What does standing still reveal? What does standing still even means? It means letting go. It means surrendering to whatever is going on, whatever is happening in your everyday life from moment to moment, and accepting it without wanting something else, or without longing for something, or without waiting for something. There is an element of enlightenment here, or deep insight happening here. First house. Redefining who you are. First house is connected to the Emperor, because the Emperor is connected to Aries, and Aries is the zodiac sign that belongs in the first house, together with the ruling planet Mars. And Mars is connected to the Tower. So we have the Devil, we have the Tower, we have the Emperor 2 times. And now the leader is born. How is the leader born? The true leader. How is the true leader born? There is a devil here as well. There is false leaders, there is true leaders. You're meant to become somebody that's embodying something very truthful. Somebody that's letting love and light and truth be channeled through their soul's gift, and then fulfilling some kind of higher purpose in life. So you have to overcome the devil in some way, which the devil is just a metaphor, the devil is just a metaphor for toxic attachments, for karma, for anything, that you have, that has been standing in the way for you to be purified, for you to be in touch, for you to be grounded, for you to be able to surrender and trust life and trust the process and just be. For whatever has been standing in the way for you to activate your latent sleeping soul gifts. It's all like something is being activated here with the Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There's a new beginning here. Something new is being manifested here. The Emperor, Aries energy, the first house, it's all about the new beginning. There is a new beginning here. There's a new you and there's a new beginning. But somehow it also feels like an important part for you is the waiting here. There is boringly divine timing at play. Sometimes it feels boring, but this is like something with there's a lesson here also to just be able to stand still without anything kind of happening. So it almost feels like you're in between two worlds, by the way. You're in between the old and the new. It's almost like the devil is calling you. The old, and the devil, once again, is just a metaphor. If you don't like the terms God and devil, just forget about it. It's just it's just terms. It's just concepts, and they're not important. But the devil can be the demon. It can be the voices of the old. It can be old energies. It can be old patterns. And the God is the creator. It's love. It's like everything that flows through everything. So it's like you're in between here. And I think the best thing that you can do is not to grab anything. It's like almost like the more you just stand still, which means the more you just like kind of relax and breathe and stay in the now and deal with your everyday problems from moment to moment, deal with the everyday joys from moment to moment, and just flow with it. Flow with life, because it's naturally leading you through Maybe something that is still here, by the way, with the Capricorn devil energy here. Maybe something that some obstacle that's hindering you from staying the course. Maybe there's still something there, and you need to go through that. There's always like it's a path, you know. It's just like, I see it's not a straight path. It goes like this, wee. And the best thing that you can do is just like, okay, everything is going good. Okay, everything is not going so good. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's going good again. Okay, it's not going so good. So it's like this natural cycle almost of everyday life. Sometimes, you know, we have such a good flow, and sometimes we don't have such a good flow. And sometimes it's very difficult, and sometimes it's very easy. It's a flow. Everything is leading you to fulfill, to become, redefine who you are, to become who you are meant to become, the new you, so that you can fulfill this purpose of yours. Pretty interesting, because I see the battery is going low on the camera, so I have to charge it a little bit and I have to come back, which is good. You need to take breaks. You need to allow the process to be what it is. So let me just take a break here, charge the battery, and come back. I have a new camera, and this is a little bit boring because it didn't happen on the last camera, so I hope the camera is better. Anyways, let's just go for it now. I'll be back soon. Okay, I am back. Let's see if we can continue the reading. We have home and we have soulmate. Home and soulmate. Interesting. A part of your destiny. With the Ten of Pentacles here, you are meant to create a life for yourself, like I said, where you can fulfill your life mission and your purpose. So you're meant to have everything that you need. It seems like you need to have a good home. It seems like maybe there is a twin flame or a divine soulmate that you will support. You will support each other. With the balloon here, with the blue balloon here, both of them looking at the blue balloon, and their tails being intertwined like this. It could be that you're sharing the mission with someone, like you're working together. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but for some of you, I think it could be a twin flame or a soulmate, where you have you're helping each other to fulfill this mission, because they have the same mission as you or a similar mission as you. Yeah, same mission or a similar mission. Okay, let's put it here. I feel like I lost my flow a little bit with the break. I'm sorry for that. Let's look at the oracle cards. Manifesting magic. You are creating your life based on the intentions you send out into the universe. Look at this. Manifesting magic. 10 of Pentacles. You're going to be manifesting big. That's something with, there's going to be a lot of money, because somehow you need a lot of money to, even Capricorn, you know, Capricorn connected to the 10th house, connected to Saturn. You know, there's wealth in the 10th house. There's fame in the 10th house. There's wealth. So something with accumulating a lot of wealth and manifesting big things, because it seems maybe you need this money to be able to fulfill your mission, to be able to buy the things that you want, but it seems to be part of it. Yeah, it seems to be part of it. Manifesting magic. Even here we have two crocodiles. They are together in a house. Yeah, look at this. They're on an island. Maybe you will buy an island and you will move there and you will create this retreat place or something. I don't know what you're going to do, but there could be traveling involved. There could be an island. And there could be collaboration with somebody very dear to you here. Soulmate connection, twin flame connection. There's a mansion here. We had a home. Yeah, and it's all... And it's all... Yeah, we talked about the path going like this. It's all going to come up on the path. You can't stress it. But at the same time, it feels like it's happening right now. It's like if you go... The more you kind of go with the flow, the easier and faster it will go as well. The more you resist and the more you have a hard time standing still and surrendering and just allowing things to happen, the more friction there's going to be. The more you allow the energies to flow through you and guide you, the easier it's going to be. And the faster it's going to go as well, it feels. Because less friction, you know, the water flows more freely. Treasure of abundance. Rise higher, reach for your spirit. Treasure of abundance. Yeah, a lot of abundance in your reading, pile number 3. There is a lot of magic, manifestation, and abundance. I mean, good things are really coming to you. You have to just go with everything. Go with everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. Good things are coming to you, and I think you know it. We have victory. Yeah. Victory is your I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. Yeah, you're moving directly into victory. And underneath the Emperor here, you will be victorious. And we have the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and Yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Yin and Yang, the black and white, working together here. Once again, could be a twin flame union coming up as well. Or this is you balancing the yin and yang within you. Why did I put that over there? And I don't know what happened in this reading. Now the camera is like low battery again, even if I charge it for some time. So I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I will make sure to have an extra battery next time I do a reading. But the gift of neutrality makes me just feel like once again, the more you kind of let go and stay balanced in your yin and stay balanced in your yang and just go with the flow, the easier things is going to be for you. Because everything is in your destiny here. Everything is in your purpose here. The manifestations, the soulmate connection, the mansion, the island, the success, the victory, you being this powerful leader, the pioneer maybe even of something, your purpose, everything is happening. It's not, nothing is going to be stopped. You just have to go with it. Just go with it and allow it to happen in its own pace. Yeah, I think we're going to stop here. Pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.